Hey guys, TJ and Dave here from Gemini Fitness and Combat. This week's fundamental is ultimately your stance, how to put your hands where to put your feet, how to work, going from there. So we got two different stances you want to primarily talk about. You want to talk about more of a defensive one, or you want to talk about more of an offensive one. If I'm here in the squared up defensive stance, if I do the squat, it shouldn't feel like I'm doing a wall sit. I should drop straight down, my elbows should be able to come down towards my thighs. I want to be a T-Rex. My elbows are flared out at all. It's going to have issues if you learn how to arm drag or do any other manipulations. Now watch, I'm not hinging over. This is not prison. I'm here, taking a squat. From here, it's going to be a little bit easier to be able to navigate. So if Dave's right in front of me, and he squats like this, when I go to pull him, he's going to be able to resist in both directions. Now if Dave hinges and locks out, there's not much effort to do this. Snap downs, guillotines, all your different chokes. Jumping on the back blindly. I had a buddy who literally just tried to jump from here over the other person's back because of how much they were folded over like this. It's not good. It's not good for stand-up. Pick a defensive stance if you don't know what you're doing. Pick an offensive stance if you know what you're doing. Either way, it's going to build into the rest of your game. So now when me and Dave are here, and both of us are in defensive stances, Dave's right here. We're about forehead to forehead. If my chin is right there, his forehead, I know he has a fine head, but my chin is below, his forehead's below my chin. I'm going to have some potential issues because there's less that he has to clear to shoot on me. If I go lower, I'm going to start having issues because there's a diminishing return. If I have to get so low, you get as low as you can real quick, where you're comfortable. If I have to get like this, there's no return on this. This doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to be able to do anything from here. So my rule is that once I'm here, if I can comfortably touch the floor, that's as low as I'm going. Unless I need to drop down to a knee wrestle, or grapple, or do whatever I'm doing from here. That's the basic concept that you're following. Now, whenever you move and you circle, as a guideline, as a principle, don't bring your feet inside your shoulders until you know what you're doing. So step outside your shoulders, back to your stance. Don't do this. Whenever somebody shoots, you're going to be able to take your knees out. That's an issue. You don't want to let them have access to your hips. You don't want to let them be able to get under you or over you. If I take a shot, I'm going to get back in your stance. If I take my shot and I'm able to get underneath him, I'm going to be able to get my takedown. If I'm able to pull his head down and then I can look for my snaps and my throws from here, I'm going to get my takedown. The stance is just ultimately going to be able to prevent a lot of issues if you know what you're doing. Find your fundamentals, find your base. Next thing, if I'm ever going to take a shot, if I'm farther than what I can touch the person with, I'm not doing it. Unless you're a stud wrestler, this is too far. This is okay. For how many times I had to see athletes go and shoot blindly and they get caught in some kind of loop choke guillotine? You're telegraphing too much. Now when I'm sitting here, I have three things I gotta worry about. The hand fighting, the handwork, the head work, and the footwork. If the footwork is nice and light and even, and I can start to control just the range, I'm gonna start off there as my premise. If I just worry about here, and I don't want to address the feet, I'm going to have issues when you get caught shots in various ways. Low singles, doubles, all that fun stuff. If I have to extend out on that lead side, this is all open right here. That's an issue. So think about it as sword and shield. Here's my shield, here's my sword. So if I'm coming in, I'm reaching, but only from the back side. I don't want to reach for the front side. That opens up opportunities for me. Now, if you know what you're doing, cool, different situation. But for now, as a guideline, that's it. Now, some people like to teach forehead to forehead before I ever touch, make contact here. That's a good rule. It's not my rule, but it's a good rule. My head position, I don't want to sit here and go forehead to forehead. I want to try to work off one of the angles so I can get my forehead in the side of his neck. Now I can create my angles, now I can set up my shots. So, the footwork, the head work, the hand work, stay in a defensive stance or stay in an offensive stance. Learn to circle and stay light on your feet. Kind of like Monsters Inc. when he talks about scared feet. Same exact thing. I don't want to sit here and be like this, but I want to be able to stay light and be on ice skates while I move with the person. So, that's your fundamentals on standing up as far as the stance goes. That's going to open up your throws, your shots, your guard pulls, as long as you're able to practice it. That's all I have for today. Thank you for your time. Check out video afterwards. Hey, thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, send this to somebody who may, use it, need it, whatever it may be. If you have any questions, leave them down below or send us an email. Be happy to answer them for you or go over it on one of the future videos. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We'll do a TikTok at some point. If you go on Rokfin, all of our classes are available on there, so you can check those out as well. And then we have an armbar course for sale down below. Go and check that out as well. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. Cheers.